afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Heroesreich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to a 2 vs 2 on Val farmlands. Between in the west, we got the Germans, the Highfive and Muad deep fighting for the Oberkommand West here for the 5th SS Panzer Division Viking. Versus in the east, we got Dezman and Mohican fighting here for the 4th Guards Tank Corps. Doctrine, we are looking at Tank Hunter, Guard Motor, Shock Rifle, Partisans, Mechanized Support there, versus Luftwaffe, Elite Armored, Special Operations, and Breakthroughs. A bit of a mix there, but certainly with the Soviets, we certainly have one there that stands out a bit more than the others. We got bulletins for Katyushas, infantry, T-70s, tanks, and a lot more infantry. So we got conscripts there on the way from Mohican. For Dezman, we got a Special Flight Command starting with penal troops they're moving out. Versus for the Germans, we got an urban Kugelwagen there for Muad deep, and Highfive is just going for Fultz because there's support with Sturm Pioneers. All players sort of spreading out there, heading north, south, and a bit centre there as well. It's a sort of very aggressive approach here for Val farmlands. He's trying to seize as much here in a mad rush for land. He's heading southwards there. Sturm Pioneers northwards for Fultz nearby support. Grabbing territory there as well. Kugelwagen there's going to be a bit unsupported until the infantry finally arrives and catches up. Which is going to take some time since they're obviously not motorised. More Fultz there for Muad deep. Highfive. More Fultz gunners. More conscripts there for Mohican. For Dezman, we got a scout here, an early M3A1 light scout car. One of many vehicles provided to the Russians via Lend-Lease. Most of the stuff they actually got was, well, in the transportation sense. They got also boots, food, fuel, a lot of trains, a lot of railroad tracks as well. Trucks were in fact also a large component of it. Well, they did receive some tanks from the Americans. They were all sort of more the minority, even less they actually received, for example, bazookas. I think they only received like 1,000 bazookas. Sturmfighters versus conscripts there, Fultz versus conscripts. In the South, Germans just keep pushing ahead. So far, no sign of the enemy. But there we go. We got penal troops on the scout car. No flamethrowers yet. They're ready for them. We got more penal troops here for Dezman. Up north, the Germans seem to make good progress against the Russians. Being slowly shot to bits there. And there we go. We got the scout car rushing in. Folks was trying to solve it. Wagon also trying to scare the 50 car breaking in. SVT-40 being fired from it. Oh, whoa! Quickly gets behind there. That was a smooth move there by Muad deep. That was some very nice driving, Dieter. Yeah, I learned in Bavaria. Why there? Terrible drivers. Scout car there falling back. Engineers coming up with the retreat path there. But at the same time, all this has been happening. We've seen here that Dezman's always snuck behind. Muad deep and gone straight for the fuel pond there. Well played. So while he's got a strong fortified position or forward position here, he's rather losing control of the actual vital points. Got more penal troops there arriving for Dezman, who's probably gone here for mechanized support. Highfive has gone for Luftwaffe ground forces. North victory point there, grab. Germans continue to push southwards. There was some Fultz boosting the way. We got a truck there out for Muad deep. Highfive is yet to go for it. In fact, he's putting quite a bit of manpower, so it's Highfive. They might like to use it faster. I suppose there might be some NG-34s down the road there. German positions a bit spread out, so using the building to set up some positions there to sort of slow down the Russians, but at the same time leave some less resources to actually get back the fuel point here, which in fact we're seeing here that Dezman is pulling in more troops. So Highfive there calling up an MG-34. Still no sign anything further there from him. We got some mines up here to guard the north. Kuban getting caught here by the penal troops, running over here towards the forces in that very, very tall house. And there go Kane caught out in the open. The penal troops doing what they can there with SVT-40 semi-automatic rifles. Sergei, the reft of life, breathes his last on the grassy fields. In the south here, fighting continues to jump. Not really hanging much like that as the engineers while they're fighting out in the open. Kuban trying to escape here, but going to go down there. What deep pushed his luck there. Forces just remaining there. I'm not entirely sure what his tactical strategy is here, but so far it seems a bit questionable in effectiveness. We've got the battle group headquarters there almost done. The Kedden effort, that was cancelled. Except more Sturmfighters, more Fultz gunners now from what he can't seem to make up his mind. And Highfive is just calling up more MG-34s, more machine and Gewehren. So try and hold the area around here, I guess. And there we go. With the German southern lines a bit scattered now, we are seeing here that Dezman is using his penal troops and flamethrowers to break through there. Not enough overlapping fields of fire, basically, since they're far removed there from each other, leading to a rather weak defense, which is, for example, quickly overrun here by some flamethrowers and the scout car. So that's a bit of a nice situation here from what deep. He is getting a flat half track though, but that's going to take a bit of a while here. Meanwhile, Const's pulling up here. MD-34 forcing up on the other side of the road and opening up there on the Kommunisten, while another MD-34 holds the fuel point. So the south has been lost here to Dezman and the Soviet army, and Mohican has actually gone for tank hunter tactics. It's actually been some time since I've seen any Soviet player use tank hunter tactics. It's not like it's bad, it's just not quite, you know, say straightforward as some others. I mean, it does have some interesting abilities here, and that for some engineer salvage kit is actually pretty potent if you know how to use it. Scout car moving up there, so we're seeing a Dezman is supposed to support his northern team and here to overwhelm the Germans holding the northern points. Good for him, less good for the Germans, specifically Highfive. Nothing still there from what deep. Consider for some roof of a ground force. Well, not that obviously, probably should not be considering that. In fact, you should probably looking at either lead armoured or special operations. Of those could provide him with some benefits. Mine going off, they're killing some conscripts. Looks like he'll be able to get that MD-34 and leave that for Mohican to actually utilise against the fascists. And there we go, cooked and roared. Meanwhile, flak up to the right-hand time from the north. Mines there, and there go, catch them. Sitting up for the mine, they're right next to them. There we go, incendiary grenade pushes out the engineers. With more troops coming up there with mines, which was time to look fighting here. Engineers in the centre, could be wiped. Luckily, will be wiped there for Mohican. Will he make it out there in time? And no, taught, kaput. Grenades off here, but Folks and MD-34 who has to fall back. And we got a Luxie on the way for Highfive, a bit of light armour. No tech up there for Mohican, and certainly not much either for Dezman. Is calling up the first guard squad. Engineers further falling back there, mines being swept, fuel point being retaken once more for Das Vaterland. Fuel points getting the centre points here. German players a bit scattered here, Folks versus conscripts. No grenades, there's no munitions. We of course got the looks in a few moments. Only a single punch strike here for what deep. And there you go, we got take up here for Dezman. Tango Battalion Command, nothing yet for Mohican. No sign, I think, of anti-tank rifles either, though there's still a bit more point there before he can begin equipping his men with those en masse. Scout car there charging forwards, filled with guardsmen, penetrating flies, and misses the target by a small margin. Penal troops pushing forwards. Guardsmen enjoying the view from the back of their scout car. Does this smell like flamethrower fuel, Yuri? Why do you ask me that? How would I know? Well, I don't know, I just asked. There you go, a lot of anti-tank guns being locked, didn't quite hit. They don't basically have, you know, the other, what most other anti-tank needs have the ability is to sort of seek out the town, which is just done otherwise. I mean, they probably have to make them really cheap or something to make them effective. Basically, still, these are basically cheap 25 munitions. You can basically sort of throw 6 anti-tank grenades which do reasonable amounts of damage. Of course, the trick is to catch a vehicle, for example, with the light anti-vehicle mines and sort of pelt them with the anti-tank grenades while they're stunned and thusly can't move. Got the scout here falling back, we've got the looks moving ahead. Like the Aufklärungspanzer, Germans making progress in the south flank, half tank mounting sort of more of a backbone here to what Deep's forces. No armour yet for Dezman. Mohican is also going for the tank battalion command there, so he's not just going to rely on the anti-tank rifles. He's also gone for 5 conscript squads, and there we go, we've got a lot of PTOs there being handed out. Looks like Norfolk forces MD-34 counter-attacking there, and we got one MD-34 there commanded by Dezman and his penal troops. Keeping a watch here with the fields as the Germans approach.
Scout car reports an enemy kill.
There we go. Oh, looks like the Soviet players are switching it line to attack there. Now it's Mohican heading southwards and Dezman heading north. So a lot of countries are going to attack into the flank half track, while Guardsmen and penal troops are going to attack north here. It's going to be interesting. Can't tell you that was the best approach. We'll have to see forces one back to there. We're going to get sending grenades to the conscripts. They're getting shredded out in the open. The other squad there, halted by the flak half track. High explosive shells, he's tearing into them. We got more counters moving in. Penal troops pouring from there from Dezman. Troops moving towards the centre. Strength to Folks with Panther strike. We got fire speakers flanking in from behind, having infiltrated slowly, quietly. And in the north there, Lux is pushing back the remainder of his troops. The scout car almost down. A lot of action there, and here, and everywhere. This Eastern Front heats up, and there we go, more troops trying to attack, but again, running into that flak half track, taking hits there from the 2cm flak. Flak 38, which was quite commonly used by the German army, of course, also in its slightly upgraded version of the flak feeling. Almost got the flak half track there with a bunch of the PTRSs.
Conscripts can now attack tanks with AT
Also
grenades.
just the PTOT, which was different in that it was bolt action, whereas the PTRS was semi-automatic, which gave it a higher rate of fire, but it had less penetration, basically.
T-70 light
Comes there taking heavy hits from the flak half track, repairing it here, bold, but using the full CN, basically just their attention there. The Mohican is sort of using on the OD scout coming in. Raketten from these Volksgruppen themselves getting off hit. They got Fallschirmjägers flanking in. Both players are now going for Luftwaffe ground forces while we have not recommend that, to be honest. I mean, while it does give them certain strength, it does limit them in terms of what they actually capable of rather a lot more. More T-70s rushing in from the Serb players. Panzerfausting, there we go, but the other functions there being pushed back by the T-70 light tank. Panzerfausting hitting the other T-70 Raketten setting up as well. Almost lost that one as well. Russians have lost a lot of terrain here to the Germans now, which I definitely think consider them using. If they may have both gone for Luftwaffe, they should use its defensive elements to actually set up some defensive positions. Trenches, tank traps, flak emplacements. Yeah, let's hope with the balanced preview they finally get around to buffing that one. That would be nice. Sturmpanzer moving in, flank up, setting up north here. Conscript assault is faltering in the face of the Lux and the MD-34 there. Heavy fire just directs the Conscript Sturmpanzer flanking in, making things even more dangerous there. We got some forces flanking in from further south. T-70 northward, but not being fully repaired. Massive assault here from Dezman, Guardsmen and penal troops. Charging forwards. And Raketten have sort of creeping about us, but there we go. The flank halves are sort of trying to find a decent position. Conscious holding as best as they can, got an incentive getting air from the rear, and there we go, Conscious pushed out in the open. Puncher sets flying. And there you go, penal troops right in front of the steel pioneers, and the flak half track taking heavy damage, and there you go, veterans who won for the flak crew. All penal troops have been straight to the Fallschirmjägers and the FT-42s, another assault repulsed. Not much progress there for the 4th Tank Corps. Got an MD-34 there covering the centre, but there's, well, nothing for them to really support.
Enemy forces
They're basically stuck in enemy territory with nothing to really do. There we go, straight to the jump, but they got Manchester right there, so the Guardsmen should have that one pretty much sealed. Of course, we've got the flag half right there to the rescue. If it sets up in time, and there you go. Guardsmen there taking a few casualties there, men dropping in the ditches. Right now, the search happening team. You got a Schwerpanzer, of course, going up into guard in the north, a bit of an aggressively risky position. If the Russians decide to just put them down, it could end up a bit badly there for Highfive.
HQ operations now underway.
Explosions going off. The T-70 Guardsmen they're attacking straight into the flak half track now from 30 into the flak. Even bigger one. They also existed by way of that first in flak, sort of flak spilling, but I'm pretty sure they only saw usage within the borders of Germany. In fact, there are several types of flags, which basically only saw usage within Germany because they required simply too much maintenance to sort of be feasible to position outside of Germany. Fun fact there, by the way, more advanced version of the flak 88, but also bigger flags like a 10.5 centimeter flag, I think, an even bigger one than that.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
Guardsmen tank straight into the flak half track, pushed back. He's pushed back by Volksgruppen and Fallschirmjägers, maintaining a decent position here. But I do think more dips should use some orders munitions to lay down mines, mining, barbed wire, tank traps, anything sort of help make the terrain more defensible. And perhaps some orbital down here for Highfive would do a bit of good. What Dib could also try and go for a Schwerpanzer quarters. That would not be a bad idea either. In fact, he might almost be there able to get out Panzer IV already, which would not be a bad idea either. Oh, no. You know, Jürgen, I have a good feeling about. What did he say about this position? I think he said it was a good position before he blew up. Idiot. Looks here with any third full got support pulling up the rations here behind some broken trees. German's falling a bit back here. What Deep is quick to give ground to his opponent. He's setting up his punted quarters to round the centre instead in a rather awkward position and very exposed. I wouldn't describe that as the best move there. In fact, he's calling up more Fallschmägers. If he just waited a bit, he probably could have called in a Panzer IV right away. We've got a full collapse here off Highfive's northern positions. Possibly out in the open, taking heavy fire from a lot of conscripts there. 4 squads with PTRSs on the gun. There you go. The Fallschmägers is just getting torn to bits there. The PTRSs can do decent damage versus infantry, though of course you do want a few numbers, in which case the volume simply becomes too terrifying to ignore. Particularly since they're out in the bloody open. Flak half track there, folks, with Panzer Schrecks. Ken Meffer almost ready as well. Almost got the C-Swing trying to repair and push back, but he's exposed to the rear armour. There we go, T-70 kaputt. Leichte Panzer zerstört. Needs to push back there.
Ready to execute.
Strafniki moving ahead. Straight into the flak half track there.
Flanking attack.
Choppers being that assault is pretty much not going to work out. And meanwhile, they're basically isolating the flak half track, moving up field guns. So basically wreck it as well. Good work there by Mohican. Now, of course, the problem here for Highfive is he doesn't have a lot of anti-infantry. He's not going to see a Panzer IV. He could go for one, but he's going forward line first. And the problem is he's not really dealing with the elements as sort of as they come. He's not getting much support there from Dezman, who's... Oh, no. Sending a grenade. Fallschmägers pushed back. In fact, there we go. Wiped as well. They should have probably gone in both places to deal with this because this both players now focused, trying to get that Schwerpanzer quarters again, isolated on its own. Getting a few kills here and there, sort of attacking the more out, sort of lying elements, but the problem is there's something a lot of losses in the process. They're sort of going in haphazardly. Got a field gun there with the Fallschmägers, but I fear they won't go much longer. We've got an airborne assault going in and trying to stop them off again. Right on the demo charge now. Oh, there we go, got accidentally set off there, I think, right in the Luftwaffe. Small bit of luck there for Highfive's Fallschmägers. I was setting them a lot more poorly. But there you go, quickly push back, simply too much fire. And there goes straight to the spare punch at the quarters. Almost got it, no! Dear! MG-35 opening up, can they get away? Ah, so close, so close. Guardsman getting out of there. Neil just coming in through here. Spare punch at quarters almost done. He's got the orbital done now. But no time for Panzer IVs, more deep on their hands. Should go for some Panzers. And meanwhile, we see that Mohican has tacked up himself, going there for the mechanized armor Campanea. Getting an SS-76. Interestingly enough, that is Dezman, that is. And there goes for our punch at quarters. Finally goes down without its sufficient support. It was basically an easy target there, so very nice execute there by the Soviet players, taking down that nasty position there from some well-executed assaults there. MG-34 forces support trying to flank in, but they get hold here by the penal-troop equipped MG-34 and a lot of other troops. So fear Highfive's assault here is doomed to fail. This men just die out there on the ground, in the grass. Another truck there for Highfive. Another spare punch at quarters wouldn't be a bad idea. Of course, you could also go for the battle group headquarters and then try to play for the King Tiger. Panzer IV there on the way from what? Deep? Good. Though he's still got plenty of munitions. And he could, of course, save up for, well, airborne assault, but mines would also be a really good thing to slow down the rations assaults. But so far that's been on that. We got mines in front of the door. MG-34 remaining there. Troops sitting up reinforcing in front of what Deep's battle group headquarters. So placed there with the SS-76, and I imagine they'll soon enough be T-34s there for Mohican. He just needs the fuel. Manpower wise, he could easily go for a few fuel catches. Actually, he's got plenty of that, really. He's also got 6 squads of conscripts. He's really just adding in the infantry there. Guardsman flanking in for the South German squad with a pincer there. And there we go, Panzer come fighting fear. Arriving from the 5th SS Panzer Regiment. Demo charge there. Dezman making good use of demo charges, by the way. 6 shooting. Good hit there on the Fultz Grenadiers. Panther 4 setting out, needs to properly support it. One deep could end up getting soon his position of his Schwer Panzer quarters inside is rather exposed as well. We've certainly seen here how the surge are going to sort of focus just one down there. There you go, Panther moving up, infantry nearby supported. All of a sudden, Fudge making ahead here. Small elite infantry force. As they push back, down south, you've got a German counter-attack going in. Fudge Megas still playing his footprints there from Highfive. And more infantry moving to the centre straight into the guns, and eventually free grenade off there on the Fultz Grenadiers. A few kills there, Panther forming an edge support here by the Panzer come fighting fear. A few good hits there, we also got constant they're finding the PTRS, just at the Panther 4, almost got the SU-6 there, one more hit, and gets it, bit of a loss there for Dezman. Further pushing to the north there, Falch, Negus, Obersoldaten, MU-34 back in position here now behind the wreckage of the Schwer Panzer Corps, making it harder to hit there. Good use there of enemy providing cover by Dezman. There you go, Battle Group headed right next to the other one. And there you go, massive infantry force there, assembled by Mohican. He's going straight for the Schwer Panzer Corps again. We see here that now it's more deep turn capture. Slightly regret my position. And the fact is, they don't have any artillery. They have no lines, guns, snow stools, versus. Otherwise, they could possibly dealt with this. Like I said, got here an airborne assault right on the victory point. He might actually then be able to deal with it, but he needs to counterattack with other elements there while they're occupied there. There you go, 2 suppressed, pinned. Panther 4 needs repairs. There you go, all pinned in fact. There you go, Fudge is dropping down. You could pop a grenade right then there on them, I think. Instead, he ends up retreating right away. I think that was a missed opportunity right there by Muad. I mean, a button grenade right here could have done massive damage to Mohican's infantry block there. Lack of lighting gun sending some. There we go, constant squad wipe down again. We do see there are some prompts all these from Mohican. It makes it harder for him to actually track them, so he does end up suffering a lot more. But there you go. Now the next Schwer Panzer Corps under fire. The Germans not quite up for sort of counter-attacking that as of yet. More Obersoldaten this time though for Muad. The South German assault continuing through there. Schwer Panzer Corps going to need some support there, but there's none coming. Penal troops getting under fire. Jean Pars could try and repair it, but they aren't. Panther 4 repairs. Looks like he was already given up on it. And MU-34 being assaulted by the penal troops needs to about. That's not going to last too long either. Highfive just needs to save up manpower actually for a King Tiger. Phoenix Tiger. There you go, that is the Schwer Panzer quarters down. That is another loss there for the German army. Also, I'm finding here no infantry. They should be getting that pretty soon. And now the Russians are basically speaking for the south. They got mine going off, they're killing some penal troops, that's not too bad. Another MD-34 is secured by the Russian army. Another MD-34 for Dezman. More prompts there for the Germans. Victory points wise, the Germans are in the lead, but everybody's end up changing here at this rate. And we finally got some tanks away there from Mohican, T-34, and he can soon go for another one actually. Panzer IV, fit for fight again. So many shots there. Rations, some field guns, anti-tank overall, guarding under heavy fire. Back there with Panther 5 still posting with the cannon, you could supporting. Obersoldaten moving in there. Comes with suppressed. Panther 4 might try and flank in here. And there you go, guys, push back, try and sort of follow up and support there. Squad holding up the rations there. Bit of push into the north as well. One Steel Post squad there. I think more deep there might be extending, but he can actually manage. Trying to flank the field guns there, but not quite fully. Robson could have been supporting up here as well, didn't quite there. So Panther will put back. No, what are you doing? Oh, you should take that route. Instead, he's taking the route there where it's got more exposure to the field guns. The only thing that's saving is probably that small hat there and a bit of luck. That was really risky there by Muad, to be honest. But it's time here for the mid-game analysis. In terms of damage, Muad Deep's ahead. Highfive sort of bit behind there, to be honest. Lots of the Schwer Panzer Corps not getting much of it, I think rather hurt him. Plus the fact he's just flooding so many resources at the moment. Trying to get for a King Tiger means he's got sort of less impact down the field. Kills wise, again Muad Deep. Though we see here Highfive sort of following up a bit after. Loss wise, again Muad Deep sort of overall. So I mean right here, so far, best player of the match somewhat is Muad Deep. Dezman, Mohican, not doing so much damage, although we actually know here the Dezman is getting a lot of kills in, and again, that does have a bit of effect there as well on things. So the two here, Dezman's doing well. At the same time, it's not like, say, Dezman, appears to be carrying Mohican or vice versa, whereas here one might get the impression here that Muad is somewhat carrying Highfive, so that's a bit dangerous there. In terms of army value, it's a bit of a mix there. We see that Mohican's a bit struggling there again. He's got a lot of, well, overall mostly infantry with nothing else sort of working there, so that does mean he's probably being rated a bit lower, whereas the Germans with the tanks on there are a bit higher, plus more elite infantry. Resource float-wise, again, we can see that Highfives are just sticking ahead. They're same a bit now with Muad. Rations also floating a bit. In fact, reasonably floating some resource there. They probably should be spending more of it, to be honest, instead of just having, these huge peaks there of resources just standing about doing bugger all. Finally, in terms of sort of map control there, again, initially so a bit there, but right now, not looking so good for the Germans. So there are some issues there for the Germans. The Russians are pushing back, and they're pushing back pretty aggressively. The loss of two spare panzer quarters set up in very risky positions with no real sort of larger defences that could easily allow them to be isolated and dealt with, has rather meant the Germans now lack some responsibility with increasing large forces. They can't bring up more armour. Highfive is playing for a King Tiger. In theory, Muad could also try for it. I mean, it would have a lot of punch, but the problem is, two King Tigers means both players have to save up a lot of resources and do nothing there. Whereas, it would also mean the King Tigers have little support. Whereas, say one player then went for a lot of medium armour to support the King Tiger, they might have a slightly more effective forced composition altogether. Another option for the Germans to consider actually getting some light infantry guns. A bit of light artillery to deal with, for example, Mohican's large infantry force, but also his field guns, wouldn't exactly be a bad idea for the Germans to consider. So there's something there. I also think you should just try and focus on just two victory points, either north centre or south centre. Overall, so start there and then take it from there, and then sort of try to grab the first one. Instead, they're sort of hitting everything in there, and there's no real focus, which makes them overall a bit weaker. So that's a bit there to consider for them. Also, more mines. They need more mines to slow down the Russians and bleed them out. For the Russians, I mean, fuel caches, good there. Though I'd rather feel like it's Mohican who ought to be building these fuel caches, not Dezman. But that seems not to be the case here. Dezman is probably at this point playing for the ISU himself. Those, I think, earned it a bit more. Mohican, of course, can just keep going for T-34s, getting up a larger armoured force there. Could allow him to sort of process a lot more mobile punch versus the Germans. So that's not bad. I do think you should consider some engineers here with engineer salvage kits to help sort of repair and sort of salvage some equipment. For example, the H6 there could be a bit of resources. And the Schwer Panzer quarters could also be, I think, salvaged for a few resources as well. So, I mean, there'd be some options there to gain some further economy versus the fascists, which would not be a bad choice overall. I do think they should try and change their approach to just bashing head on. They should try and attack through either the northern road to attack through here into the rear lines of the Germans, or similarly use the southern road to do so through here. Instead of just trying to sort of bash down the front, they sort of try and sneak in through the back door and stab them in the kidneys. I think that would overall work a bit better for the Soviets there overall. Or if they're going to have to insist on attack from the front, get up some mortars, lay down some smoke screens. But over the mortars, like again, they got more varied doctrines again for the Germans. It's just the same. That's a bit unfortunate there. And they do think, again, they should consider some trenches here and there. But overall, again, either north centre or south centre for the Germans. For the Russians, sort of try and play around, sort of hit them in the rear, catch some of the support elements off guard, and sort of try to do some damage that way. But let's return to the fight. The big question is how quickly Highfive can actually get his King Tiger out now. And similarly, even what he was playing for one, if he's got something else in mind. Though I do think he should be aiming for more panzers to support than Highfive's King Tiger. Of course, I think pushed back by Gassman and penal troops. Penal troops are doing alright, by the way. In the north there, MD-34 being caught here with the orbital done, quickly gunning down the crew. Bit of a poor position there by Dezman. Ja, shoot him, Helmut, shoot him! Get back that Maschinengewehr für Deutschland! My god, can't you just reload the bloody thing? And there we go. MD-34 white, very nicely done, very nicely done. T-34 there, Russians now really focusing on the centre there. You should probably grab that MD-34 and use it against the Russians again, around to hold the territory there better. Troops healing, reinforcing. Try arriving in air for what deep will it be the mechanised regiment or will it be the Schwer Panzer quarters? I-5 just needs roughly a minute and he can call in the King Tiger. He just doesn't reinforce anything. More demo charges down with Ked Maps 74 trying to do things and he's simply getting overwhelmed by the sheer number of infantry here that Mohican is just running at him. Pulse is fast, listening up here, counter-attacking, got a massive German counter-attack here. You've got a Panther 4 there opening up with the semi-final gun there. On the T-34, Panzerix flying in as well, the Kedmer for setting up, close Grenadiers, Fallschirmjägers, Obersoldaten. There we go, almost got the T-34 already. We've got grenades going off there against the Russians as well. MD-34 not recaptured. I do think that's a mistake there by Highfive. Bit of a mistake, to be honest. Guards from there popping up grenade versus Stormpipe Veterans infantry and wiped. Not good there, not good. They almost got the T-34. Further losses here for the Germans. Highfive getting very close to the King Tiger, but at the same time Dezman has already succeeded in culling up the ISU-152, the heavy assault gun, the Sphero boy. The Beast Slayer. Something up, Panzerix got the Panther 4 moving in. And in the north there, points being retaken by some Fallschirmjäger, got a large guard force and penal troop force moving in, and there we go. King Tigers finally arrived. Königstiger, gefechtsbereit. Panther 4 could do some slight repairs, and by Jove, he is going for the mechanized regular. Means more deep is also playing for a King Tiger. Could work out, but it could also be really dangerous. It really then depends on them playing those King Tigers correctly and together. Otherwise, that's going to end up poorly, I think, at some point. But again, if they could then sort of combine the King Tigers and make some good attacks, they could really do a lot of damage to the Russians. Guardsmen there, hold up nicely. Mines going down to again, make it harder for the Germans to attack. Similarly, the Germans never really considered, again, a lot of mines for them, it seems. King Tiger there joining up with some infantry, making an assault there on the southern positions. An MD-34 crew left behind. Closest guard in the corner there to warn against any armor assaults, will also slow it down there with a Panzerschreck. There you go, King Tiger shoots. Nice hit then, the MD-34 position. How's ready to collapse almost. That sounded a bit impressive. There we go, a nice size of the house just collapses under the heavy fire of the King Tiger's high velocity 88 mm gun. Nice shooting a few hits here. And demo charge wipes like an effort. I do really need to be careful about bunching up his infantry like that when he knows there's demo charges about there. That could easily have ended up in a full wipe there for him if he's not careful. King Tiger getting centerwards, Panther 4. Good to join the fighting again, should do so as soon as possible. Penal troops gasping again, King Tiger rolling it, crushing anything beneath its heavy treads. Shoots, and there you go, good hit on the penal troops. And I think some of the guards will watch down some pinlock machine gun there as well for added firepower. Deep just needs to wait a few moments as well and he can get out on his own. Königstiger, there you go, push back. Repulse the Russian assault to the south. And Orbison here forces support trying to defend Russians, but they've pretty much been no cover there in a bad position. But there you go, of course, got the King Tiger nearby. No pinlock machine gun there added, by the way. Need to get it moving there. Here, Highfive. Still back to the three league subs up, there you go. Almost got a full wipe there. The can't get the machine gun probably heighten the chances. Missed. The North here Panther 4 with him supporting demons from Russian infantry cutting him down the middle of the road. Also, anti-tank guards actually did some light damage to the King Tiger. They could actually penetrate that thick frontal armour. 3 T-34s out there for Mohican, by the way. He's building up a sizable armoured force as well. This could end up being a bit dangerous there. It's probably executed, particularly in conjunction with marked vehicle from Dezman. I should be heading north as well. Panther 4 something continuing damage into the Russians. Mohican's force is taking a bit of a beating there, and in the south, as all the things being moving northwards, we see here that Dezman at the same time is sneaking a force southwards. Panther 4 there, trying best to do other things here. T-34's running in, Panther 4 might have to blitz. King Tiger needs to up support here, otherwise that Panther 4 is doomed. Unit lost somewhere. There we go, ramming it, there we go, stunning it just briefly. Other T-34 running in, other one has basically been immobilized there, but might just have a chance to get the Panther 4. No marked vehicle there though from Dezman, no support. Blitzkrieg gets the damage, T-34. Panther 4 in a lot of trouble there, King Tiger moving ahead, Forces Fallschirmjäger moving in. More deep, very close to the King Tiger. Panzerschreck's flying, there we go, almost got on T-34, Panther 4 down, but only abandoned. Oh! trying to crush a lot of into the ditch and succeeds, crushing at least some of it. King Tiger turns about there, Kedna firing in as well. Almost got the T-34 there, almost got the T-34. More deep can call in by way of the King Tiger now. T-34 abandoned. Ooh. And there you go, Mohican's T-34 force has been annihilated. And More Deep is calling up a King Tiger of his own. That is 2 King Tigers on the battlefield, ladies and gentlemen. If they are there to quickly get those 2 tanks here operational, back in shape as well, and then combine the 2 King Tigers, they could do a lot of damage to the Russians now. I mean, they are not prepared at all for a pair of King Tigers attacking. And that is a lot of damage potential there. Of course, the question is, will the German players actually do that, or will they end up funding about there like, well, a lot of German players do when they get a King Tiger? After they're taking losses, penalties running southwards. Salvaging the field gunner, still maybe sort of grabbing it, very well. King Tiger moving in. King Tiger number 2 moving in as well. There's 1 active gut machine guns on top. Unlike Highfive, they go great on the guardsman. Nice shooting. Yeah, thank you, Herr Sturmbannführer. I try my best. Guardsman moving in. There we go. Large Russian infantry force right in front of the King Tiger. That's not going to poorly. Particularly the other King Tiger supports the first King Tiger, though so far it seems like the German players are not trying to coordinate the King Tigers very much, which I do think is a mistake. They would overall benefit a lot there from just working the 2 King Tigers together and trying to force the Russians onto the defensive there using their sheer power. If they could do that, they could really have a strong hand. Meanwhile, you got Mohican just going for more T-34s. Just more T-34s. The cash for nothing less, nothing more. Field going around the King Tiger. Goes going to half health there. Other King Tiger going southwards. Looks like he might decide to go northwards instead. T-34 being repaired. Panther 4 being repaired. Still. He's got quite a bit of an armoured force there actually. King Tiger moving in now. The King Tiger moving back for repairs. Again, lack of coordination between the 2 King Tigers. Kanski's cover neatly shadowed here. Moving ahead here. Kanski's running away, ISU moving up. Field gun firing on Kednev, pointing in the wrong direction, fire speakers force line to fire. T-34 ready to go in, Panther 4 almost done. King Tiger going in repairs, just need to focus everything on it. Other King Tiger pulling back to cover things, there we go. Guardsmen and fire engineers under fire. Heavy loss inflicts, ISU keep shooting, misses. T-34 force continuing to build up here for Mohican. In fact, you can already get another T-34. And we got front down south here. NG-34 there pushed back by the Fallschirmjägers in the north. We got forces moving ahead, but in low numbers, low strength. And Highfive's got his armor going again. He should get those Panzer 4 and T-34 going there. Support his King Tiger with it, or support Highfive's King Tiger with it. Either way, though, they should overall try and coordinate their armor strength as much as possible. Figure there, finally got T-34 moving ahead. King Tiger pull back, forces also moving in there. Go T-34 moving in. Going to crash some Russians. Panzer 4 rhyming as well. There you go. Good enough when I shoot there in the midst of the German infantry positions. Panzer's taking over the hit there. T-34 Panther 4 moving ahead as well. King Tiger moving in. Highfive needs to get his King Tiger supporting here. There we go. Offensive moves. If they catch the eye shoot, that would be good. There you go, field gun crew down, T-34 to go down here, Panther 4 not supporting, get that King Tiger in, T-34 down. There you go, almost got the armor, Panther 4 flanking in, keep the King Tiger moving, keep the moving forward, to get the other King Tiger there, Highfive, schnell. Panther 4 button up there, got the Guardsman but not the ISU. Still almost vectors 1 there, Panther 4 pulling back. Other King Tiger in support. Looks like they might finally coordinate assault there again. The Russians would have a hard time actually sort of responding to that if they'd probably work, but no. One King Tiger moves ahead, the other one's not supporting. Goes back there. Still no machine gun add to that one. Panther's going to need some repairs. There you go, stunned here by the ISU. T-34 into the Fox Grenadiers. Other King Tiger just completely pulling back here instead of trying to support the first one. Pimps was pushed back here by the Orbital Dart, eventually 2 almost ready to flee. And a Stuka Schuss here for Highfive, a bit of artillery though, perhaps not what was suggest. Dezman's 90 secure at the south there, nicely indeed. King Tiger needing northwards with no support. Careful Highfive, it's a King Tiger. T-34s, they're more or less ready to go for a fourth one. Got engaged, cover shattered in a single hit. Truck hit instead. Was he wipe there? Almost. King Tiger then from the ISU. There we go, Dezman the ISU down to half health. King Tiger in southwards. Fourth T-34 on the way from Mohican. Fourth one is on the way. King Tiger going back for repairs. Panzer is fully functioning again. We got the Stormtroopers here. Unleashing hell on the Marxist positions. King Tiger takes some hits there from the anti-tank grenades. Actually suffering some damage. There go with re-explosive further hits there from the PTRSs. And good lord, we got the T-34 armored column on the way there. The King Tiger again exposed with no support is getting hunted down. And the other King Tiger could try and move support. The other Panzer force far away there. They're rolling in, they're using those to move in fast, and he just isn't aware. He's not aware, he's just trying to get away from there. He's not aware. There we go, T-34 moving in. What deep needs support? King Tiger there, bounces a shot there somehow. Though that was actually was hit in front. Trying to turn about there. Trying to turn about again. Probably should have tried getting around the corner. Big exposed, taking heavy hits for the T-34, simply outnumbered. Oh well, hits there going in on one T-34. Panzer fast on another one, but the King Tiger is just low on health. No marked vehicle, by the way, no marked vehicle. This is just T-34's largely doing the work alone there on a King Tiger. And there you go, King Tiger is down, knocked out. They got one T-34 though. Got one, might get another one at the very least. There we go, abandoned even. King Tiger there, veterans who won. Hits the battle group headquarters now. I mean, now he might regret actually going for the Stukas Bruce Heavy. At least knock on that. He probably could have gotten himself another King Tiger pretty swiftly, but instead, that's not the case. And that was definitely not the best King Tiger handling in the world there by Highfive. Stukas Bruce abandoned. King Tiger gets the last T-34.
We have lost one of our
Some
armored
intense action there in the south. We got the Panzer IV there, wiping out what's left. We got the Falkenmakers quickly infiltrating it just to clear up the area there. High-Five forces a mix of Falkenmakers always on the foot, as well as more deep's not really got a lot left. The infantry department. Now the King Tiger northwards there support infantry there. All a bit chaotic here. Also moving up T-34 there, wrecked by the T-34, showing the Germans could not utilise and get another tank back in action there. Gets to abandoned Stukas Afus, nicely done there by Mohican. Very nicely done there, T-34 abandoned, but there's no tank nearby to really do the job there. The forces might just be able to knock it out. Bombardment from the field and then at the machine gun through there.
Another vehicle has been lost in the defense of the Rodina.
That was a rather devastating blow there to the Germans. Doing their best to salvage it.
We have fallen to 100 points.
For a bit of extra fuel, in this case it is Muad deep. The question, of course, what's going to do with the fuel, because it's not got a spare punch cord. He can't actually get any armour out, though he should get a spare punch cord to try and get some more armour. In some sense, we're actually impeding trying to allow these Highfives to do it. Like Garping ahead, Penal just moving ahead. Strains a lot of Highfive, they always on Fudge, making sure Pioneers well, so it's an 85 on the way for Dezman. Whereas Mohican will probably end up just going for more T-34s.
T-34 ready for
So
combat.
many T-34s this battle. Also in the flank, they got there. Go Gebaldeladnung. Wipes them on retreat. Oh, nice throw there by Highfive. HU there opens up there with high explosive shells as well. Orbison needs to fall out there before they get wiped. House collapses. Fast makes turns forward, straight into the open. Forces steel punch attack from the north. King Tiger being repaired again. Panzer IV just held back in reserve. Not really a good thing there, I think, more deep in the current circumstances. T-34 range to support the front alongside the ISU. 99 points versus 25. The Russians have got the advantage here. Falkenmakers pushed away. Push into the north has not worked well out for the Germans at all. Basically all that's defending the south is the Falkenmakers supported by Panzer IV. And we got their Dezman pouring in with Guardsmen, penal troops and an H-85 tank destroyer. And of course the question is, will they be paying attention to what's going on down there? Commanded under the Guardsmen. Kind of works out there, but the Panther falls down to less than half health. We got Mark vehicle on as well. We'll probably try and blitzkrieg out of here, go from there, the course of question. No chance to capture this, you fire there by surprise. And there we go, blitzkrieg. Missed. That range, that's impressive. A bit lucky there with the Panther 4, trying to avoid it, but can he pull it off? Can he pull it off? If what Deep can do, oh, that would be some pretty good manoeuvring there. Pretty good Panzer's mark, but no! So close, so close. But ultimately he's lost his Panzer 4, thus losing most of his tanks, and he's just got the King Tiger left there, getting assaulted here by conscripts, anti-tank grenades, then hand grenades, just pelted with everything they got. Machine guns firing away there, no support nearby him, more deep supported. Highfive's got nothing either, he's just saying up for the King Tiger. So that means he's got less to sort of offer there as well. There you go, trying to Iron Man. Oh, hitting his own men, I think. They almost wiped the conscripts, almost wiped them. Need to get Storm Pioneers up there to fix it. There you go, we got more conscript attacking, ready to charge the King Tiger. Pelting it with PTRS shots. Their King Tiger chance of axe shoots. Down to half health already. Flanking behind it, taking some loss there. Some get accidentally crashed there. 30 kills with the King Tiger, and they're going to tank grenades going off. Some missing, some hitting. More hits there to the damaged engine. Forces moving up. Storm Pioneers moving up. Highfive also moving up there. Seems to have that shoe still fighting in the centre there. Closing on the Veteran T2. Defense for limiting hits there from the King Tiger. Veteran T2. Veteran T2. What's going to do is actually stunned. I wonder what did that actually. And there you go, T-Faith almost down, King Tiger almost knocked out as well. A desperate stand here, but more deep in the north.
One of our vehicles. Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Not doing too well over the 1 3rd SS Schwer Panzerabteilung.
Stand by, crew.
Sturmbannführer Schubsting when he can there with his King Tiger and its crew. Taking losses, Aishu now moving in for the kill there. No sign over there again. Highfive is just playing for the King Tiger. Despite the low victory points they have, he is absolutely confident he can pull it off somehow, or he's just not really thinking about it anymore. How to say that. Victory point they grabbed. King Tiger slowly being fixed there by the Storm Pioneers. Oh, but there we go, Storm Pioneers almost wiped out there. More Deep does not have any replacements again. He could, you know, if he'd gone for Schwer Panzer quarters at one point, you know, he probably could have had some arms to support the King Tiger, but he doesn't. He didn't replace it, neither did Highfive. And that really does mean in terms of flexibility, they can't really respond very well to what's going on there, sort of change pressure. They rather manage to sort of chain themselves to just force them to go for King Tigers time and time again. That's a rather cumbersome response when your opponents clearly know how to counter them. Meanwhile, Mohican just keeps throwing more T-34s at it. Last one pushed back there.
Marking and targeting of vehicles is now available.
Highfive very close to another King Tiger. King Tiger hit just trouble. Actually coming up through that smoke screen up there. At least the blend curve on the conscript forces moving ahead. Fighting supporting, more fighting flanking in with Fultz going to support it. Trying to get that lead in our issue. Meanwhile, the southern territory has been lost here to another push from Dezman and the Soviet army. Almost got a conscript support there, wipe, there we go, kaput. King Tiger's T-Faith on there, go, more conscripts just hoorahing at it. More anti-tank grenades just to be thrown at it. More lots of calls being piled up, and there you go, they are relentless. They're quickly doing a lot of damage to it actually. Perhaps not all penetrating, but even if some don't, there you go, this will do, and there you go, the King Tiger is down. Kaput. Garden push back. Veterans who flee for the MD-34 manned by penal troops. And there you go. Highfive's actually called in a second King Tiger, but the cost for it has been, I think, rather sizable. They've lost most of the map in the process. Deep has lost his King Tiger, and they've lost most of the infantry. So again, going for another King Tiger, considering the circumstances. Not the best move there, not the best move, I think. And now the Russians are largely in control of the map here. And there we go. Muad Deep and Highfive surrenders, realizing the game is over. The fight has been lost. GG, a victory here for the Soviet Union, victory for Mohican and Dezman, and Tank Hunter Tactics. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this fight. I mean, overall, the situation rather came down to, again, they're close, but partly, you know, they both went for King Tigers and then failed to use them in sort of aggressive but also coordinated manner. Had they been coordinating them, had been using them more aggressive, had they forced the opponents to react to the King Tigers rather than allow the opponents to be more, you know, focused and have the initiative and deal with the King Tigers at their leisure, they probably would have won this. But instead, they just sort of fumbled a bit about with the King Tigers, really undermined why they went for it, combined with the slightly awkward position in the Shrap Hunters' quarters, which they never replaced, rather meant they were lacking a lot of options, which also combined with the double roof over ground falls. In that sense, I rather feel like, I mean, comparatively, the German players weren't nearly as coordinated compared to the Serb players, who were sort of switching position, attacking here and there, sort of mixing the units much better, whereas the Germans sort of kind of played their own game, which ended up being sort of very similar to each other, but not really coordinated. They also didn't try to just sort of lock down a smaller section of the front, sort of focus there, and then sort of move on from there. So I think definitely problems there for the German players. Again, had they coordinated those King Tigers, they probably could have won this, but they didn't, so they didn't. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gives you additional matches. If it did, why not subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send me some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dancing. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye.